We know that we are in the difficult moment, and I'm not naive.
Maybe, I think that is a little bit naive to say we're looking to win the Premier League, because from where they are now, they're a long way off that.
That is the goal. Be naive is to think that we are going to do this season or are going to be the best contender for the next season. So I know that is in this moment everybody knows everything. So I know that, and this is really easy. I was a pundit when I finished my career, so I know it's really easy. Our goal is to win the Premier League. Maybe it's not with me, but our goal as a club, the board, is winning the Premier League like we did in the past with all the great glories and the legends of this club. And we want to do better, and we know that we are in the difficult moment, and I'm not naive. That's why I'm here coaching at 40 years old, the Manchester United.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hit the subscription button. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for watching again and again. So guys, the video that I want to react to today is a video that I've been making numbers on social media of late. Of course, in the last 12 hours, it's this video of Ruben Amorim versus Wayne Rooney. So Wayne Rooney went into a punditry job, I think at BBC, and he said that Ruben Amorim is being naive for saying that Manchester United, are aiming to win the Premier League, and currently they are number 14th in the Premier League table. I think somehow when Rooney is wrong, and somehow when Rooney is right. Somehow Ruben Amorim is wrong. Somehow Ruben Amorim is right for releasing that statement. And before I even give out my 2 cents about this one, I just want you to tell me in the comment section, do you think when Rooney was right when he called Ruben Amorim naive for saying that he's aiming to win the Premier League? Or do you think Ruben Amorim was right when he said that they're aiming to win the Premier League, yet they are right now number 14, below teams like Fulham and Brentford? Do you think Ruben Amorim was right or Rooney was wrong? Or do you think Rooney was wrong and Ruben Amorim was right? Tell me in the comment section. But real quick, let me give out my 2 cents about this one. So Rooney said that Ruben Amorim is naive to say that Manchester United are aiming to win the Premier League in the coming seasons. Yet right now they're number 14. I think my 2 cents about this one, I think somehow Rooney is right, because Rooney is a former. I want to address the Rooney as a former player first before talking of when Rooney as a former derby coach. I think addressing Rooney as a former Manchester United player, I think Rooney is right to say that Ruben Amorim is naive to think that Manchester United, are cooking something to win the Premier League. Yet they've just been eliminated in the FA Cup. Let's look at Manchester United's situation right now. They've just been eliminated from the FA Cup. Manchester United are right now in Europa Cup. They're going to play against Real Sociedad, another Spanish club, and we always know Manchester United record with Spanish clubs. It's never going to be easy. So they've just been eliminated in an FA Cup. They just won it. They just won it last time. They played in the final against Manchester City, of course under Erik ten Hag. So Manchester United are currently defending champions of the FA Cup. But take a look at this situation where they've just been eliminated at the FA Cup. They are currently in Europa Cup. They are going to play against a Spanish club, Real Sociedad, which high chances are that Manchester United might be eliminated from Europa Cup. And their coach is going into an interview and saying that our aim is to win the Premier League with the it's right to aim, and I'll explain the reason why I'm saying it's right to aim, especially as a Manchester United coach. But at this moment, Manchester United fans, players, pundits, and everybody doesn't want to hear the word we are aiming. They want to see everything happening at this moment, because you've just been eliminated from the FA Cup, an easy cup to play in than English Premier League. English Premier League contains 38 games, home and away. FA Cup has less than 30 games, and then you're just eliminated from the FA Cup, a cup that a lot of pundits, a lot of fans were targeting to win, and you are eliminated by Fulham, and then you are going into a press and saying that you are aiming to win the Premier League. It's like you're losing your mind. Rooney as a Manchester United former player, and Rooney is not wrong saying that Ruben Amorim is naive to say this, because Rooney was a former Manchester United player. Rooney has won the Premier League with Manchester United. Rooney is Manchester United all-time top scorer. Rooney has won the Champions League with Manchester United. Rooney was under Sir Alex Ferguson. I think Rooney is just trying to recall his era with Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson was a no-nonsense coach. Sir Alex Ferguson uh, was a coach that couldn't lose a game and then go into an interview and start saying that our aim is to do this, our aim is to do this. No, he was a coach who always solves issues at the moment and not carrying them forward, as Ruben Amorim is doing right now with Manchester United. And those are the things that still sticks in the minds of Wayne Rooney. And I said it's always good also to dream to aim high as a Manchester United coach. And explaining this, I think it was last season when Erik Ten Hag said that Manchester United are still not capable of winning the Premier League. And and you saw a lot of players that ganged up against him, and even players like Cristiano Ronaldo said that as a Manchester United coach, you can't come out and say that Manchester United are not fit to compete in the English Premier League because they've been there, they've won the Premier League, they've won the Champions League, they've won every major trophy with Manchester United. So who are you to come at Manchester United and start saying that that Manchester United has limits in maybe these trophies? No, they don't have. So yeah, Eric Ten Hag said that last season, and all these pundits ganged up against him. This season, Ruben Amorim have said the opposite, and I don't think a lot of pundits have ganged up against him. I think only when Rooney. I'm not sure about that, but I think only when Rooney has ganged up against him and corrected him to say that he's naive to say that. But I think somehow Ruben Amorim is also right because uh, you can't you can't move even in this world, leave alone football. You can't move without aiming at something. And Ruben Amorim said that he was once a pundit when he retired from football, and he was just trying to bring a point that it's easy to be a pundit and talk about coaches than being a coach and pundits talk about you. Somehow when Rooney was wrong because I felt like. It's always good to aim higher, especially with clubs like Manchester United. And somehow Ruben Amorim was wrong to say that Manchester United are aiming to win the Premier League. Yet right now Manchester United is one of the worst clubs in the Premier League. It's always good to aim higher, but I think the whole general point, I think Ruben Amorim was wrong because when Rooney was right, because Manchester United is a big club and you don't need to come into the press and fool their fans that, we have to win the Premier League this season. We are aiming to do this. We are aiming to do this. What are you doing to achieve the goal that we are aiming at right now? That's what Manchester United fans and Manchester United pundits want to see. They don't want to see Ruben Amorim going to these interviews and saying we are aiming to do this, we are aiming to do this. And even if you think you are aiming to do this, Eric Ten Hag was at Manchester United, coached less than I think 100 games, 150 games, and won 2 trophies with Manchester United. So I think he was wrong to say that we are aiming. Yet right now, Manchester United, Yet right now, everything at Manchester United is not making sense. He needs to fix everything right now for him to start saying that we are aiming to win the Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Carabao, the Europa, and whatever. So tell me what you think about Ruben Amorim in the comment section. According to me, I think Rooney was right to say that Ruben Amorim was naive to say that Manchester United is aiming the Premier League with Ruben Amorim. Yet right now they are number 14 in the Premier League, below clubs like Brentford, Fulham. It's a mystery. Manchester United, it's a great club, and you don't need to be below the club and start inspiring the fans, saying that we are aiming to do this, we are aiming to do this. Do it right now. If you are aiming to do something, you'd rather keep quiet and do it right now. So tell me what you think about Rooney and Ruben Amorim in the comment section. And the last thing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.